I've had the same racket for 7 years. And so I think it's finally time I try some other ones, and I have the Headspeed MP, the Babolat Pure Aero. We're gonna do these two today, and we'll see which one feels better, and I don't know what type of play style it's made for. I'm gonna be using a ball machine today. See how this goes. I'm gonna do one set with my own racket, my normal racket, one set with the Babolat racket, and then one set with the Headspeed MP. I'm gonna see which one is the best for me personally, and then I'll give my thoughts on it at the end. The goal is to do 5 minutes each, and it does 3 on each side, 3 forehands, 3 backhands. And I'm a lefty, so always start with the backhand. I'm a little late to these. There we go. A little late to the forehand. That's what I gotta work on. Maybe today's preparation work, or getting that contact point in front of me. There we go. Because I do wait. There it is. Let the arm be loose. Try to use minimal arm effort. That's the ball. Now I gotta remember that feeling. Good sound. A little weight to it, I think, again. That's the ball. That's the ball. Nice. Love that. All right, a few more minutes. Oh. Oh, there it is. All right, I think I got 6 more balls. Open up early. Gotta keep the body movement together. All right. See, I'd say it worked pretty well, but also I'm used to this. And I have like Hyper G, 52 tension. Next up, the Babolat. Now, the demos only have Solinco Pro stacked, which is a synthetic gut, not a poly. And it's 55 tension, so we'll see. I'm just kind of getting a feel for the racket, if I like the feel of it, and if I feel like I can control the ball fairly well. Doesn't have to be like super consistent, but I like to be a nice feel when I swing. So I'll get some water and then we'll run this racket. Babolat time. All right, here we go. Okay. Even though it's 55 and synthetic, like a feels got a little more pop to it. Yeah. Pretty similar with the weight, a lot of the weight in the handle. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, it just requires, so far it's feeling like it requires a lot more spin. Which I'm struggling to get right now. There we go. Wow. Oh, that jumped. There it is. There we go. That one felt good. Oh. Yikes. Come on. We're doing 5 minutes. Oh. Those felt pretty good. Not as deep as I would have liked in terms of how much I know it can get deep. I'm hitting service line a lot, or it's way out. Nothing in the middle. Oh, there we go. That was good. Ooh. See, I'm hitting the same contact I contacted before it goes out. Ooh. There we go. Got too close to the ball. Wow. Yeah, you put a lot more spin on the ball. Oh, my legs are getting tired. I feel like I'm still having to put as much force as I was into. Just because of the racket speed I need. And getting the spin. There we go, those are two nice ones. Forehand. The backhand definitely feels more fine. This forehand though, it's hard for me to get in place. All right, last 3 or last 6. All right, and on some good forehands. It's all right. Ooh. Okay. I feel like in my other racket, I feel it more in the handle. A little bit more in the handle. And I have to do a lot more whipping to get that ball to go in. Like, it generates more power, this racket does. But you definitely have to do a lot more spin than you might normally do on another racket. Like, I normally have a pretty spinny ball, but yeah, just gotta, I would really have to change. Just have to get so much more on it. All right, now under the center racket, the Speed MP. I'm gonna see, this one at first it feels heavier in the front, so I think it'll cause me to get more effortless power, which I think is kind of what I'm looking for more. I mean, we'll see. It's the Pro Stack Solinco Synthetic and 55, so not quite the same thing I'm used to. All right, here we go. 5 minutes will begin. Wow. Pretty solid start there on that backhand. Forehand, maybe that's what I need to work on. Which is what I'm doing. Wow. Ooh, this is bad footwork. All right. I feel like I can swing a little bit slower, kind of let the racket take me through. Not like a lot like a pro staff, but makes it a little easier to get some more pop without throwing your arm out. Ooh, he's not hitting that ball right. There we go. Better. Didn't move out of the way for that. Okay. Here we go. Just not moving. All right. There we go. About halfway done. That's the ball. Contact sounds great most of the time. Like, that was good contact. Just not the right thing. Oh. All right. Now I gotta give myself some more space. There we go. Didn't give myself any space there. Same thing with that. I might still be able to go into it. Aye. How to use those legs. Oh. Oh. What was that? I got like less than a minute left, so. Oh, that was a good forehand. finish up this cycle. Okay. We call it there. Now we get all the balls up and then the consensus. So the 2 rackets. If you have a, like, I have a spinny ball, but like, you really have, it's all about the spin on this racket. It'll give you power for days. You just need to get the spin, but that's, you know, more wrist, more arm, a little more fatiguing. Speed MP, say, generally it's more effortless power because it kind of has some weight in the front of the racket, and you have a fairly spinny ball. It works pretty well, so I'd probably say I think I'm gonna go with that Speed MP. I'm gonna see if we can hit with the ball machine a bit more and see if we can break these strings, because they're kind of getting there. They're getting a little frayed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Work on that footwork. I got it. Move. Break the strings and use those legs. The more I load, the more likely I'll be able to break them. Great first ball. And second ball. And third ball, okay. See that forehand. All right, solid. Very nice. Oh, did not move. Ooh. There we go. I gotta let my arm just go a little bit more. Keep it together. I gotta keep my, sometimes I open early. Like I started opening a little early there. I'm gonna move. Focus on the strings. Great for it. Trying to work on a rally ball. I can do all the time. And use the racket head weight. Kind of make it easier to get it deep. Fell away. Gotta go at it. Again, opened early. All right, legs. Ooh. Opened early again. Nice. Opened early. With that contact point in front. Didn't move. Still working on cross. Next setting we might do down the line. But I really want to get that. My forehand cross is what I need to work on. Better. Yeah, hit that square on the strings. Oh, I didn't hit that one square on the strings. Last 6. Alright, let's get a nice solid back in. Oh. Alright, we're doing more than that. Oh. Keep it together. Alright, that was better. Wasn't great, but it was better. That's the ball. Alright. Strings are holding up, but they're getting really wobbly. I'm getting a lot of fuzz. That string was like way out here. Pretty crazy. A lot of movement. Very breakable. So I'm gonna do some down the line next, I think. Focus on that. And then depending on how it goes, maybe I'll do more. Or I'll do some more cross court. So that's the rally ball. I want to get that rally ball down and take opportunities and advantages when I can and not force anything. Focus on getting loading with the feet and that contact point in front of me. Great start. Great start. Ooh, all right. Oh, that was cross, I forgot. Load into it. All right, forehand wasn't as great. Backhand though, all right. I think I might rip open a callus on my right hand, which is crazy. Oh, all right, glad we're working on this. There we go. I need to load. Oh, that was a ping. I think we're getting there on the strings. There it is. String is gone. I guess I'm going back to using my own racket and finish up this 5 minutes with the other racket. Ooh. Can't count to 3. Forget what number I'm on. Which is good, I suppose. Okay, legs. Contact point, perfect. That ball felt really easy to hit. Oh. It's all about that contact point. If you hit it well, you shouldn't feel it too much. Forgot again. There we go. Ooh, that was brutal. There it is. All right, last 6. Forehand was nice. Another good one. Late, but works. Ball pickup. Numero dos. Alright, I mean, this is what the blister looks like. See if I can get it to focus. Yeah, pretty bad. And I use this hand. So like, I don't know why I got on this hand, but I did. I'm gonna end up with a few serves since I don't want to get this hand open. And just work on seconds. Kind of placing them. Get the shoulder nice and loose. Try a few kick. It's like not much. I want to get more. I'm not using a lot of my legs right now. Just trying to work on getting that top stroke down, and then adding the legs. I'd rather had one in my pocket that whole time. Let the ball drop a little more. Alright. Try a little more legs. Down the tee. Oh. All right. Do something to the outside. Got a few minutes. My standard ones. Oh. Down the tee. Okay. I'm gonna try some kick. This one will probably go with the tee most of the time, hopefully. Ooh. Yucky. Falling to the side. I want to fall forward. All right, here we go. Nothing on it. That one was better. Wish I'd given myself enough time. Let the ball drop. Nope. That was better. I need to go up and away. There we go. Alright. Now I'm gonna just try 2 first serves with 1 more legs, and then I think we're called there. Maybe a call before that. Alright, that was pretty good. For me, Speed MP just allowed me to get a little more power and more effortless, and worked well with my type of spin. This one just needs more spin, and honestly, yeah, that's pretty much it. I only broke string, so kind of fun.